Go ahead and make yourself comfortable. And my name is Christy. Welcome to my basement studio. Appreciate you coming or joining me this morning. As we move through class today, just make sure that you're always listening to your body. We're calling this mindful yoga because this is really a time to really drop in and check in to see what's happening on a deeper level, letting go of all the external things that are happening and just really focusing intently on what's happening and what it is that we need to support ourselves at this time. So with that, let's start with an opening meditation, beginning to ground ourselves. So sitting comfortably. If you're not comfortable sitting on the ground, you could grab a chair. You could sit on a block or a pillow, or you could sit on your knees, or you could even come into a lying down position. So whatever works the best for you. Sit nice and tall. Feel the spine lengthening, shoulder blades down and back. Begin by taking a few deep breaths, breathing in through the nose. Exhale, sighing away stress and tension. Inhaling through the nose. Exhale, sighing away. And then a couple more times. Beginning to notice where the breath enters into the body. We're not trying to change it, simply noticing. Noticing how it feels this morning, if it's deep or shallow. Feels rushed or steady, and qualities that might pop into mind. Beginning to notice your thoughts. Notice if they're jumping from one thing to the next. Noticing if there's emotions that rise in the body with those thoughts. And two, noticing the quality of our thoughts. They support us. Are they kind? Are they truthful? And then doing a fairly quick body scan, starting at the crown of the head, working down. Building up any physical sensations in the body, whether on the outside or the inside. Noticing our alignment, if we feel balanced. Noticing areas of tension or tightness. Areas that are comfortable and feel light. And noticing your emotions this morning. How do you feel? And it's okay to be unsure or to feel a little ambiguous. It's early in the morning, and that's okay. But just kind of labeling what that is. Noticing the overall energy, perhaps the energy of the body, the energy around your space. As you hold that thought or the intention of your energy, just find a gentle smile. Noticing if there's a subtle shift that may happen. Take another deep breath in. Sighing away. Dropping into the here and the now. And let's inhale, bring the arms up and overhead, lacing the fingers together. Just a nice morning stretch here. Gently shifting from side to side. Keep your eyes closed if you'd like to, or they can be lightly open. Exploring the spine, exploring the muscles as they lengthen. And then bring the arms down, around, gently press away, soften the chin down towards the heart. Saying good morning to your heart and welcoming yourself to this beautiful day. Relax the tops of the shoulders. And allow the arms to come around behind, lacing the fingers together. Open through the chest, gentle, gentle with the shoulders as the muscles lengthen. Deep breaths into the belly, long exhalations. And release the hands, bringing them back down towards the knees. And we'll bring the hands to the outside of the knees. And coming into a child's pose. So feet can be flat on the ground here, shifting the hips back, and then allow the head to come all the way down towards the ground. Breathing into the low back. Feel the belly pressing into the legs as you inhale. Soft exhalation. Dropping in. Feel the body releasing into the ground a little bit more deeply. Notice if you're holding or resisting. And if it feels comfortable for you, walk the hands overhead and then just kind of shift your hips off towards the right, allowing everything to fall off towards the right, making adjustments so the body feels comfortable. Breathing into any tightness or tension in the body. If that doesn't feel good for your body, find a different posture, perhaps just doing extended child's pose, stretching out. Moving around, maybe pressing into the floor, inviting the body up slightly, dropping down, feeling free to explore. And then coming back to center. Let's do that to the opposite side. So allow the hips to drop off, walking the arms around, softening down. Rising, falling, surrendering. Breathing. And inhale, come up. Let's curl the toes under, come into an extended child's pose, reaching back. Nice stretch for the soles, the feet, gently rock from side to side, opening the spine. Gently wiggle the fingers forward. And inhale, come up. Bringing the hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Let's take a few bird dogs, waking up our core and waking up our glutes. So inhale the left leg back, squeeze the glutes. Take a moment here. Reaching from the navel out through the toe. Feel the inner thigh roll up. Lift just a little bit higher. Broad through the shoulder blades. One more deep breath in, and exhale, bring that down. Let's do that on the other side, taking the right leg back. Reach, push from the navel out. If you'd like to challenge your balance a little bit, you can close your eyes here and see what happens. Feel the inner thigh roll up. Sensing what's happening at a deeper level of the body. And release the leg down. Inhale the opposite leg up. And then that opposite arm. So left leg, right arm. Make sure you're not collapsing into the left shoulder. So press into the ground. Reach and extend from the navel out through the fingertips and the toes. Noticing where the reach changes from going to the front to out the back. So finding that area in the body where that intersection and change happens. And if there's an overlapping. Another deep breath in. Exhale, release. Let's take that to the other side. Right leg up, left arm, or vice versa. Press into the supporting arm, lift a little bit higher. And reach, continuing to get longer and longer. Lifting a little bit higher. One more deep breath in, and then let that go. Inhale, chest and heart lift. Exhale, gently rocking under. Coming into cow. Inhaling cow. Exhaling cat. Waking the spine. And feel free to wiggle the spine. Maybe you need to hold cat and just kind of wiggle around a little bit. Shake your tail. Exploring. Come back to center. Inhale the left leg back, right arm forward, back into our bird dog. Reach and extend. And then exhale, tuck under. Inhale, send it away. Exhale, tuck. If this is bothering your wrist, feel free to come onto the fist of the left hand, taking out that hard angle. And then one more time, tuck it in, inhale, send it away, hold, lengthen, and then release down. To the other side, right leg back, left arm forward, lengthen, inhale, exhale, tuck. Moving with the breath. Waking up the glutes, waking up the core. One more time, inhale, send it away, hold for a moment, and release that down. Let's jump rope our spine. So you're going to allow the navel to open down towards the ground, and then arch up. Tucking the chin. We're just playing with the movement. Noticing how the vertebrae gently move around each other. And you can reverse directions. Couple more. And settle back into neutral. Toes are curled under, walk the hands forward, shift your hips back, grounding into the base, the index finger and the thumb. Rod through the shoulder blades. And just a gentle flow. Let's inhale, just come forward a little bit, feel the core engage. So a knee to plank position, and then send that back. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale back. Moving from the navel, feel the core waking, strengthening. And then come forward one more time and hold. Maybe adjust your hands and then take the left hand off the ground. Reach and extend. Stabilizing the midsection. Push into the right arm. Feel or reach. Feel a stabilization of the shoulder. And then set that down. And let's do that onto the other side. If it's too much to be far forward, you could come into a table and do the same thing. Just taking it back a notch. And then bring that hand down, back into your extended child's pose. Let's come through a gentle flow. Inhale forward into your knee plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Feel the heart and the belly lift. Exhale, lay it down. Inhale, push up. Exhale, back to extended. Couple more times. Feeling the movement connect with the breath. Heart lifts on the cobra, the belly lifts. And then back into your extended. Gently sway from side to side, walking the fingertips forward. And listening to your body. Maybe this is your practice today, is this extended child's pose, being very gentle, allowing softness to enter in. If you'd like to take it up, you could come into a down dog. Feeling free to pedal out the heels, shake out the hips. Broad through the shoulder blades. And then settle back into your dog. And inhale, come forward into plank, or you can drop the knees for a knee plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, push up. Exhale, back, dog or extended. Couple more times through. Inhale, forward. Exhale, lower. Drop the knees if you need to. Cobra. Lay it down. Take it up and back for your dog. One more time. Inhaling forward and lower. Heart and belly lift. Take it down and then up. Back into your dog or extended. Settling into dog. Dropping into extended if and when you need to. Shoulder blades gently press into the body. Feel the heart draw back. Inhale, come forward, lower the right knee down, bringing the left leg forward. Softening into a low lunge. Relaxing through the shoulders. Soften into the hips. Perhaps closing the eyes if that's comfortable for you. You're able to maintain the awareness on the body. Letting go. And walk the hands back, coming into reverse lunge. Drawing the toe back towards the shin. Gentle on the back of the leg, watching as the muscles soften and release. Press the heel down slightly and then draw the hip back. Walk the hands back forward into your low lunge. From here, spread the fingers wide, curl the back toe under, come back into your dog or extended child's pose. Take a look at your hands if you're in that dog, broad. Spread the fingers nice and wide, grounding into the base of the index finger and the thumb. Sending the hips back, sending the heart center back, and the shoulder blades are broad against the body. Soften the palate and mouth. If at any time this feels like it's too much, find that extended. And then from here, inhale, come forward, lower the left knee down, bringing the right leg forward into your lunge, softening into the opposite side. Make sure the front knee is above the ankle as you release. You can roll the shoulder blades down and back, allowing the heart center to open. Sinking, settling, allowing. And walking the hands back into your reverse lunge. Press the heel down, gently draw back. Relax the shoulders. Find a gentle smile, breathing in joyfulness, perhaps a little playfulness into your body. Walk the hands forward into your low lunge. Take a moment. And then looking at the hands, fingers are spread wide. Once again, back either into dog or into extended child's pose. Listening to your body. Not trying to force anything. Feel the muscles of the thighs gently hug in, shoulders broad against the body. Inhale the left leg straight back. As you exhale, fire it forward or help it, just walk it, take your time, gently lowering the right knee down, softening into our low lunge once again. Strong back glute, give it a squeeze. Inhale the arms up and overhead, gazing up towards the sky as you settle into the hips. Relax the brow, relax the jaw. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, come into a twist. Right elbow towards the left knee. Squeezing the inner thighs together slightly, feel the shoulder blades begin to stack. Heart center's rolling up towards that big blue sky. Now if you'd like to, you can continue to hold right here, or you could bring the right hand down either to the outside or the inside of the foot, reaching the left arm up. If it's too much, just come bringing the hands back into prayer. Noticing how that feels. Another deep breath in. Exhale, bring the hands back down to either side of the left foot. Spread the fingers wide back. Once again, dog or extended. Feel a deep release of energy from the tailbone out through the crown of the head, allowing the head to create space between the vertebrae with the weight that it creates. Hug the quadriceps in and gently turn the inner thighs back. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, fire the right leg forward. Help it, take your time if you can't get it there in one swing. Settle into the hips, and then when you're ready, inhale, sweep the arms up. Squeeze the back glute, supporting our hips. Soft gaze up towards the sky. Relax the shoulders away. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, take and send the heart center forward as you come into your twist. Left elbow towards the right knee. Feeling the shoulders begin to stack as the spine rolls and twists upwards. Continue to hold here, or you can take the left hand down either to the inside or the outside of the foot, reaching the right arm up towards the sky. Again, if that's too much, it is uncomfortable, please bring the hands back to prayer. One more deep breath in, and exhale, bring that down. Fingers are wide, back again into that down dog or extended child's pose. Rolling the triceps towards the face as you ground into the base of the index finger and the thumb. Dropping in, sensing the body, sensing the breath. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, send it forward. Settling in. Curl the back toe under. And then from here, take a deep breath in, and then as you exhale, you're simply going to lift the knee off the ground, push through the heel, feel a strong sensation through the back of the leg, and then lower that back down. We'll do that 4 more times. Inhale, push, feel the muscles of the leg engage, hug in, and then lower it down. Now notice my hips are not moving up very high, pushing out. A couple more times. Getting long from the heel out through the crown of the head. One more time. Take it and hold in this low position and see if you can straighten the leg a little bit more if it's bent. Muscles of the legs hug in, feeling strong and stable, creating space between each of the femur bones. So imagine space being created in the pelvis and in the hip joint. One more deep breath in. And then once again, come back into our down dog. So if your hands are beginning to bother you or your shoulders, please take extended child's pose. Settling the heels towards the earth. The muscles are beginning to open and to lengthen and to warm. You may notice the heels are a little bit closer than when you first began. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, send the right leg forward. Soften into the low lunge. Setting up your position. And then curl the back toe under. And then from here, reach out through the heel from the navel, trying to straighten the leg as best as possible, hugging the muscles in, and then lowering it down. Chin up, muscles hug in, and lower down. A few more times. And on our last one, we'll take it up and we'll hold. Exhale, feel an extension from the pelvis all the way out, reaching forward and backward. Relax the jaw. Notice if you're holding or trying to grip something that doesn't need to be. The muscles of the legs do hug in, so allow that to happen. And then lower the knee down. Let's step the back foot forward, coming into a forward fold. Take as much bend in the knees as you need to, allowing the tailbone to reach up towards the sky, soften the crown of the head down. Feel the belly press into the legs as you inhale. And allow a deep release as you exhale. Let the head go. Sit back into the hips, inhale, rise, swan diving up, and exhale the hands down to the heart center. Take a moment to pause. Sensing the feet on the ground. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, dive, a little bend of the knees as you come forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, bend the knees. And take the left leg back, coming into a high lunge. So a little bit closer, be easier. Further back is more challenging. Make sure the front knee's over the ankle. And when you're ready, inhale, sweep the arms up. Pop it up a little bit, and then exhale, settle into your crescent warrior. Push through the back heel. And then inhale, push through the heel, invite yourself forward, coming into a twist. Left elbow towards the right knee. Relax the shoulders. And then if you would like to, like we did with the low lunge, you can either bring the hand down towards the inside or the outside of the right foot, reaching the right arm up towards the sky. If that's too much, just bring the hands back into prayer. Have a deep breath in. Exhale, release, bring that down. Hands shoulder width apart, take it back into extended or into down dog. Choose to hold or choose to flow. Inhaling forward into plank or table. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Long, strong legs. Exhale, lower. Inhale, push up. Exhale, back dog or extended. Inhale your left leg back, and then as you exhale, bring the left leg forward into your high lunge. So again, you might need to step the back foot forward a little bit, shortening that stance. And when you're ready, inhale, come up. Settling. Now watch your back legs. Sometimes we kind of sag through this knee. I want you to push out through the leg. Feel the femur bone opening up into the hamstring. Let the muscles of the back leg hug in. And now push through the heel, kind of ignite your body forward. And then come into your twist. Squeezing our thighs together, keeping everything connected through the midline of the body. Push through the back heel. Choose to hold or choose to bring the right hand down and the left hand up. Squeezing our thighs a little bit more. Reach and extend up towards the sky if that arm is up. Heart reaches forward and up. One more deep breath. Exhale the hands down. Step the back foot forward. Bend the knees. Take a moment to hang out here, relaxing the spine down. Hands can be at the ground, or you can cross towards the elbows, rocking from side to side. It's whatever feels good for you, for your body. And let's take a slow ragdoll up. So sit back into the glutes, allowing that ragdoll to come from the upper body versus the low back. And continue your movement, inhaling up. Exhaling the hands to the heart center. Pausing. Sensing. Inhale, sweep. Gazing upward. Exhale, little bend of the knees, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Gentle with the back of the legs, always keeping a bend if you need to. And then bend the knees and step back with the left foot. When you're ready, inhale, bringing the arms up and overhead. And then from here, inhale, bend that back knee, and then as you exhale, push out. So dropping a little bit, and then exhale, send it away. Straightening the leg as best as possible. Feeling the muscles hugging in, creating strength and stability. And then hold back in that crescent warrior. Everything hugs into that femur bone. Another deep breath in. Exhale, release, bring the hands down, back into your dog or extended. Check your feet, they're about hip distance apart. Feeling free to wiggle, explore. If you're feeling fatigued, you choose to hold and stay and recover. Otherwise, you can inhale, come forward into plank or table. Exhale, lower down, squeezing the elbows in, gazing forward. Inhale into that beautiful cobra. Feel the belly and the heart lift, peaking above the grass. And then exhale, lower down. Inhale, push up. Exhale, back, dog or extended. Dropping in. Feeling the here and the now. Watching as the breath moves from moment to moment. Inhaling the right leg up. And then exhale, bring it forward. If you were in extended, just go ahead and come in to that lunge. And then when you're ready, you can inhale, come up. Again, shorter stance will be a little bit easier, so take that modification if you need to. And then let's bend that back knee slightly. And then push out, feel the muscles hugging in. Moving with the breath. Pushing from the navel out through the heel. And on this last one, we'll hold, sensing the strength in our body, perseverance. Another deep breath. Exhale, release, bringing the hands down and stepping forward. And taking as much bend in the knees as you need to. Relax the spine down, softening the crown of the head down. And settle back into the hips, slowly ragdoll up. Pushing the feet, the glutes are strong. And inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale the hands down to the heart center. If you ever feel lightheaded, just kind of shake your legs a little bit. Taking deep exhalations. Feeling the stability of the floor beneath you. And feel the opening up. The opening to the sky, to the universe. And inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, dive, little bend of the knees as you come, protecting the low back. Inhale, halfway lift, straightening the legs, feeling the hamstrings. Exhale, bend the knees, stepping back with the left foot. Placing the arch of the left foot into alignment with the heel of the front. And then from here, cartwheel up. Now be careful with that knee in front, coming into a warrior two. Softening our gaze off into the distance. Feel an expansion from your heart center as you open out, pressing into the pinky edge of the back foot. Low belly gently lifts. Ground and open. One more deep breath. And then from here, inhale, reach forward. Exhale, coming back into exalted warrior. Watch that front knee, make sure it stays over the ankle, and reach through those fingertips, breathing into the side body. Just feeling this beautiful body of ours, strength, stability, balance. Another deep breath. Exhale back into warrior two. Cartwheel it down. Pivoting on the back foot and then step the back foot forward. Inhale, halfway lift, straightening the legs, coming into what looks like a number 7. And then exhale, fold. And then bend the knees, sit back into the hips. Inhale, swan dive up. Exhale the hands down to your heart center. Pause. Feeling the breath, noticing our thoughts. Noticing the energy that our thoughts provide our body. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, dive. A little bend. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, stepping back with the right, heel to arch alignment. Front knee is over the ankle, and then inhales, cartwheel up. Pressing into the pinky edge of the back foot, relax the shoulders. Soft gaze off into the distance. Check it into the body. What can you do to feel a little bit more safe, a little bit more stable in the pose? Where can you allow the muscles to draw in, and where can you allow them to relax, to feel at ease? And then inhale, reach forward. As you exhale, come back into your exalted warrior. Breathing into the ribs, allowing them to open, creating lots of space. Another deep breath in, and exhale, come back to parallel. Deep breath in, exhale, cartwheel, bringing it down. Pivot the back foot so it's pointing forward, and then step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Deep bend of the knees, inhale, swan dive up. Exhale the hands down to the heart center. Pause. Muscles of the legs hug in, then the front and the back of the body, supporting each other and lengthening. And take a look at your feet. Make sure that your feet are somewhat parallel to each other. Got a little bit of space in between. And then inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, settle back into chair, reaching the glutes back. Soften the tailbone down. Feel the glutes hugging in, creating strength and stability. The tailbone softens down. Feel the kidneys open into the low back. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Heel toe in, so the feet are directly underneath the body now. Pressing down into the right foot, feel the muscles of the right leg grow heavy, and then kickstand the left foot. Shoulder blades down and back. Preparing to move into tree. Now, if you discover that your balance is off today, this might be exactly where you need to be as you're standing with the hands at the heart center, the toe on the ground. Otherwise, you can place your foot onto the calf. If you've been practicing for quite a while, you can play with placing the foot onto your thigh. And then from the rooting of the right foot, allowing the arms to grow open. And if you fall, it's okay. We just are challenging ourselves. The great thing is we are practicing in our home, so if we fall, it's just us. We know that we're growing and changing. Another deep breath in. And then bring the hands down through the heart center. Move the left leg in, try to keep the left leg up, bend the right knee, and step back, coming into a warrior two. Reach and extending out through the fingertips. Relax the shoulders. And then inhale, turn the toes towards the front, coming into star pose. Allow the fingers and the legs to expand. Soften the tailbone down. Deep breath in and then exhale, coming into goddess pose. Bending the knees, squeeze the knees back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, opening through the chest. Inhale, rise. Point the toes straight forward, drop the heels out, and come into a forward fold, inviting the body to melt down. Bend the knees as much as you need to. And then allowing the spine to gently sway in the breeze, gently rocking and undulating. And then straighten the legs out just a little bit more. Feel the muscles of the legs engage. Inhale, halfway lift, bringing the hands to the hips. Just allow the heart and the blood to regulate. And then inhale, rise the rest of the way up. Turn the toes out. Inhale, coming into star. And then exhaling into goddess. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, take it down. Moving with the breath. Couple more. And inhale, rise one more time. Drop the back heel back, and then the left toe towards the top of the mat. Arms come parallel, reach and extend, preparing to move into your triangle pose. Reach the right arm up. Feel the muscles of the legs hug in. Reach the tailbone towards the back foot. Heart center's rolling up towards the sky. All the muscles of the legs hug in, creating a base of support for our pose. And then inhale, rise, use the core. Exhale, turn towards the back of the mat, stepping that right foot back. Take a moment to pause. Looking at the feet, make sure there's some space and that they're parallel to each other. And then inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, sit back into chair. Knees are tracking straight forward. Make sure that they're not bopping into each other or extending out. Feel the glutes engaging, and then just kind of shift back and forth on your feet, observing and noticing what happens to the muscles of the legs. Oh, relax your jaw, relax the shoulders. They don't need to be doing anything. Hands can be at the heart center as well. And then inhale, rise. Exhale, the hands to the heart. Shake those legs a little bit. Heel toe in so the feet are underneath the body. Press into your left leg. Kickstand the right. And notice if this is exactly where you need to be today. If you want a little bit more, placing the foot either on the calf or the thigh, not the knee. And then rooting, allowing the arms to open up. If at any time you fall or get chopped down, as the case may be, start from the beginning, rooting and growing from your base. Press the foot and the leg together. Feel a strong trunk. Feel the fingers and the arms opening. Breath is easy through the body. One more deep breath. And exhale the hands down through the heart center. Move the right leg in, keep it up if you can, and then bend that left knee, step back into your warrior two. Soft gaze off into the distance, pressing into the pinky into the right foot. Feel the belly gently draw in. Relax the shoulders. One more deep breath. And then turn towards the front of your room, coming into star pose. Reach and extend. Muscles of the legs are strong. Inhale, and then exhale, coming into your goddess. Adjust your feet so that your knees are nice and comfortable. And let's add a little movement. So inhale, shine brightly. Exhale, coming into goddess. Inhale, rise. Coming down. Now as you come up, think about squeezing the heels towards each other, creating strength through the inner thighs and through the pelvic floor. Couple more. Inhale up one more time, and then move the toes in, drop the heels out, coming into your forward fold. Relax the body down. Continuing to release. Allowing the spine to gently undulate. And then feel the muscles of the thighs hug in, bringing the hands to the hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Deep exhalation. Inhale, rise. Exhale, turn the right toe over towards the side, sweep the arms up, draw the right hip under, reach and extend, coming into triangle pose. Drop the back heel back slightly. Muscle of the legs hug in, rolling open. Noticing how the breath moves through the body here, through the angles. How does it reach the fingers and the toes? Inhale, rise. Exhale, turn yourself towards the front of the mat, stepping forward, hands to the heart. Dropping in. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, dive. Bending the knees slightly, allowing the tailbone to reach up towards the sky, hamstrings gently open. And pedal the legs back and forth, letting the hips go with the movement. Opening a little bit more deeply through the back of the body. You might feel this into the low back as well. And bend the knees. Let's come down onto the knees. Coming into extended child's pose. Reach the hips back, toes are curled under, walk the hands forward, swaying from side to side. Dropping in. Inhale, come up, onto your bottom, and then we'll work our way onto our back. So slowly curling under, invite yourself down. Bending the knees, placing the feet flat on the ground. And then from here, we're going to bring the legs up. So we're creating a table position in our body. So you want your shins parallel to the ground and then your thighs perpendicular. And then bring the arms up and overhead. We're going to kind of march this out. So the left leg is going to come down and the right arm. And then inhale up. Exhale to the opposite side. Now as you move, try to keep the opposite leg and arm stationary. And allowing this knee to stay over the hips. It is going to want to, oops, I just did that wrong. It's a little bit of a mind meld, right? Because we're kind of used to bringing the hands and the legs together and we're actually separating them here. Dead bug. So opposite hand and opposite knee or opposite heel go down. Watch your low back, keep the low back with the natural curve and don't let the pelvis tip as you move. So it stays stable, keeping the pelvis and the ribs drawn together. We'll do a couple more. And then draw the knees in, giving them a hug, soften into the low back. Relax the shoulders. Let's try that one more time, just to make sure our body's kind of got a sense as to what was happening. So those knees, bring those legs up into a table so the knees stay above the hips. Bring the arms straight up. Opposite arm and opposite leg drop down. Now notice my knee keeps a 90-degree angle in it, and then I bring it up. My pelvis doesn't move. I keep a natural curve in the low spine. And I'm bracing. I feel my pelvis and my ribs drawing together. So you should feel this through your core, in particular through the abdominals. And depending on your core, you might be able to do a couple very mindfully. Taking a break and maybe do a couple more. And one more here. Draw the knees back into the body, giving them a hug. Softening. Place your feet onto the ground. Make sure they're parallel to each other. So really ensure that. Sometimes your toes point away or in. Take a look at your knees. They've got a little bit of space in between. Hands come down alongside the body. Take a deep breath in. Feel the low back open up towards the sky. Exhale, lower down. Feel the pelvis and the ribs draw together, flattening the low back on the ground just briefly here. And then inhale, pick the hips up, coming into bridge. Make sure your thighs are pointing straight forward. And exhale, slowly coming down. Deep breath at the bottom. Allow the belly to open. Exhale, pelvis and ribs together. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Watching as the vertebrae come down one at a time. Inhale, belly lifts. Exhale, pelvis and ribs knit together. Inhale, feel, watch as the tailbone reaches up between the knees. Feel the chest lift. Exhale, slowly lower down. Let's do that a few more times. Inhale, the belly open. Exhale, rocking back, pelvis and ribs together. Inhale, strong glutes lift. Notice how the body feels as you lift. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Exhale, come down. Deep breath at the bottom. Pelvis and ribs together. Inhale, this time I want you to lift using the lower portion of your body. So feel the hamstrings, the glutes, and feel the muscles along the spine lift. Just notice how that felt differently through the body. Hold for a moment at the top. Pressing, using the back of the body to press up. Deep breath in. Exhale, slowly lower down. Deep breath at the bottom, softening. Exhale, pelvis and ribs knit together. Inhale, lift. This time I want you to think about only using the front of the body. So imagine all the muscles through the front, just pulling the back of the body up. Notice how that felt. Holding at the top. Deep breath. Exhale, lower down. Deep breath at the bottom. Exhale, a little pelvic tilt as the ribs and pelvis come together. Inhale, lift. This time think about synergistically lifting the front and the back together. So everything works together. The back supporting the front and the front supporting the back, and hold. So the front of the body continues to pull the back of the body up, and the back of the body continues to press the front of the body up. Breathing. The chest lifts a little bit higher towards the chin. Push into the feet. Feel the tailbone reach towards those knees. Deep breath in. And this time as you exhale, I want you to push one vertebrae at a time as you come down. Just like a string of pearls, pushing one vertebrae down, engaging the core all the way down. And draw the knees into the body, giving them a hug. Soften into the low back. Relax the shoulders. Deep breaths. Soften the jaw. Soften the brow. And then if you're rocking, please allow that movement to be minimized. Allowing the body to become still. Continuing to hug the knees in. Sensing the body, sensing the breath. As you come into a place of quiet. If you'd like to engage what's called the Ujjayi breath, you can. It's a gentle constriction in the throat as you exhale so you can hear the breath through the ears. Pulling in on the legs a little bit more with that exhalation, allowing all the air to be expelled from the body. A couple more breaths, just like that. Dropping in and letting go. From here, you can release the legs, bringing the soles, the feet together. Coming into reclining Baddha Konasana, so a little butterfly pose at the end, allowing the hands to rest at the belly, perhaps one at the belly and one at the heart. Or both at the belly, just whatever feels the best for your body. Feeling the breath beneath the hands. Noticing our thoughts. Noticing they're trying to pull us from the moment. Noticing any emotions through the body. And noticing any emotions that the thoughts may produce in the body. Letting go a little bit more. Scanning your body, starting at the crown of the head, working down, building up an image of how your body feels physically. Noticing the overall energy of your body. And take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, letting that go. And gathering the knees up, perhaps hugging them into the body, softening into the low back. And rolling to your side, taking a moment to pause. From your side, coming up into a comfortable seated position. Breathing into this moment. Breathing into this moment. And the next. And the next. Inhale, circling the arms 3 times, gathering in what you need. Exhale, leaving behind anything that doesn't serve a purpose. Just let it go. Inhale, gathering in. Exhale, letting go. And one more time, inhale, placing the palms together, exhaling the hands down to the heart center, taking a moment to bow your head to your heart. Taking this time to give honor to your mind, to give honor to your body, and to give honor to your spirit. Namaste.